The setting is at a living room. Larry is standing next to his mother, who is sitting next to her husband sleeping on the couch. Next to Larry is his suitcase and a bag. He is set and ready to join Ujamii University in Nairobi. Larry's father blesses him and whispers words of wisdom to him.
Mwana wakwa, hidare yaku ni ikinyu ria kumagara. Thie and make us proud. Omenya niwe turorete iguru. Yes, Dad. I hear you. I have to go now. The bus is about to leave.
Sawa, Mwadhani akurathime. Larry picks his bags up, says goodbye to his parents, and boards a matatu to the bus station. When he arrives, he boards another bus and sits by the window, filled with a glance of scenery and mist. A man boards and sits beside him.
Hey, finally, Manzi. Nairobi, here I come.
Excuse me, is this seat taken?
No, sir. Kindly, you may have it.
The man is struggling to listen to what Larry was saying, and he decides to ask, looking a bit surprised.
Yes, my son. Unaniongelesha?
No, pole. Nilikuwa nafikiria tu mwenyewe.
Ama hata wewe umeanza kutumia hizi dawa nasikia vijana wanatumia?
Hapana. Niko sawa.
The man falls asleep, leaving Larry in his imagination. Larry admires how the city will be and gets a glimpse of tall buildings, new school, new environment, and new friends. Afterwards, he unpacks a lunch dish and enjoyed it along the journey. The bus lands in Nairobi and passengers alight one by one. Larry is filled with a mixture of joy and happiness. He spots a bus banner written, Ujamii Hostel, walks towards the bus and boards it. Larry arrives at the hostel and settles in his room. Larry wakes up early and prepares to go to school. He has some eggs and bread with tea for breakfast. He picks his bag and heads to school. He is excited to meet his new classmates, who are also pursuing journalism and mass communication.
Hello, my name is Larry, and you are?
I am Sasha. Nice to meet you.
Is this seat occupied?
No, you can join us.
Larry, Sasha, and Mato become close friends and help each other in their schoolwork. Days passed, and the trio had familiarized themselves with the town, even going to parties together.
Guys, this party I was invited to by a friend of mine. You can come with me if you are free. I also got a really good deal with can get some money.
Larry, this is Nairobi. Chungana na hizo deals za hawa watu. Utajipata kwa mix huwezi jitoa.
Wewe acha. This is legit. Si nimefanya siku ingine pia and I got some good deal. So we will meet Johnny after class, how?
The trio meets at the Santorini pub where the party is to take place. In the building, casino games and other gambling activities are taking place. Sound of pool balls hitting the table, casino chip sounds are heard. Larry and his friends walk over to the pool table. They wait for a few minutes, then play few games. Larry had made a deal with his friends about a certain game and he lost. Mato and Sasha later see him again with the two boys.
Man, sijakata nilipoteza bet lakini but sina pesa walai sai. Sina kitu. Sina anything. Hata nyinyi wenyewe mnajua vile situation yangu imekuwa mbaya kifedha.
Lakini wewe ni mzee, pia unalalisha. Unakumbuka vizuri tukiweka bet vile ulikuwa confident hapo na vile ulipiga kifua.
Lakini man, si hata mnipe hata 1 week. Nione manze hata kama nitakuwa nimepata kitu, hata kama ni half of it.
Asi man, kiendelea hivi. Naona tukikaa tough manzi. We know very well that hakuna mtu huomba shida, lakini ukijua situation yako, wacha kujiwekea kwa vitu zingine.
Bro, I swear I will do my best to pay that dude. Siwezi taka kuwakosea hata kidogo.
Ushakosea bro. The only thing unaweza fanya ku make sure that umeleta hiyo dough on Monday.
I will surely do that.
Larry arrives at school and the boys from the party cornered him to demand for their money, but Larry doesn't have any.
Please guys, give me some more time. I will try my best to have your money by evening.
Sisi si mafala.
They push him towards the wall and leave. Larry stands straight and dusts his jacket. A girl comes to find him and asks if he's alright. Hi, are you alright? You should report those boys to the dean.
I know. It's okay.
My name is Tonyii.
Nice to meet you, Tonyii. I am Larry. I wish we had met under different circumstances. I would like to take you out sometime. You look like a nice lady. Itakuwa ni sharp iwapo tunaweza nisaidia contact yako.
Alright, it's fine. I would also like to keep in touch. I don't mind. 07 465 963. Larry and Tonyii dated after a few weeks of talking. He introduces her to his friends and they all become good friends. As the years pass, Larry begins getting addicted to alcohol, which annoys Tonyii. All her attempts to make him stop become futile. His excuse is that his dad is sick and he needs something to get that off his mind. Larry begins missing classes but recovers when he notices that they are about to graduate. His friends speak to him and he comes back to his senses. The school year continues with ups and downs, but they make it to the final year.
That will be all for this semester. Na mkienda huko nje msitusahau. Unapiga simu hata kuitia mwalimu kahawa ama namna gani? All in all, I wish all the best as you start this new chapter. Tuonane in these streets. Mato, ushalipia gown?
Nilikuwa niishie hivyo. Si tuende.
Guys, so wait for me. I also need to clear some stuff at the accounts office as I pay for mine too.
The trio leaves class and walks towards the offices.
Have you guys heard about the farewell party being organized by Timmy and his brothers?
Yeah, hakuna bashubamba kazao. I think they should consider being event organizers juu events zao huweza mbaya. Kwanza kama kuna food na drinks.
Mato wewe, hufikiria tu food. Lakini you're right. Bado nakumbuka chapo zilipikwa ile bashi ya Timmy vile zilislap. Na by the way, hata sijui nitavaa nini. Imagine it would be the last time tunaonana.
It's not the end. Si tutapatana once in a while, tukisha settle kila mtu na kabima kake pale, tukikula, to dance, tujibambe.
We, hapa si kwenu. You can't come in laughing venye mnajisikia. Mnataka kusaidiwa anje? We wanted to pay for our gowns. Ndio mnaingia hapa vile mnajisikia. Njoo mnamaliza shule. Hata sisi tulikuwa hapo na tulikuwa tumetulia. These kids days. Haya, your name and admission.
24780P.
23897P.
24659P. Ingieni kwa ile ofisi moja mpewe ngao zenyu. And please bring them back in good conditions.
See you guys at the party tomorrow. Namvae vizuri kwanza we Mato. Situvalie slides vile umezoea tukienda pale kwa madhe.
Bye guys.
Bye. The students arrive chatting and laughing, one group after the other. In the left corner, there is a table filled with all types of delicacies. Next to it is another small table with different drink dispensers. Sasha and Mato turn to the door and spot Larry coming in with Tonyii. They approach them excitedly.
Stop it.
Hey Larry, you didn't tell us you're going to be pulling up with your mamas. Si umepotea. It's been long since I saw you in school. Nico too. I've been preparing for graduation like you guys. How have you guys been though?
We have been great. Did you get your gown? Niliacha mkisumbuana na secretary the other day.
Hey, yeah, I did. After kuzungusha shule mzima. Where's the food? I'm starving, guys.
Me too. Let's go and get some over there. We will meet you boys later.
Babe, would you like me to bring you some food? Kwani mimi siulizwi.
Tafuta mpoa.
No, I will get something. Thanks, babe.
Yo, love is a beautiful thing. The girls leave the boys to get food. After eating, they danced and had drinks till they were exhausted. Timmy picks the microphone and taps it to get the attention of the people having fun.
Now that I have your attention, are you all having fun? Mnajibamba? Sawa sawa. At this juncture, I would like to call upon our dear Madam President atuambie ma 1, 2, 3 before we end our night. Karibu sana Madam Ray.
Hey everyone! Can you believe you're here? From nervous freshmen to graduates, we've come a long way. I'm so proud of us all. As we move on, let's cherish all the memories, friendship, and lessons from Jamii University. Let's stay connected and keep chasing our dreams. Here is the class of 2024. Our adventure is just beginning. Congratulations, everyone!
Larry reads a message from his mother informing him that his father had an emergency visit to the hospital and he could not make it to the graduation, but they would reach out as soon as they were done. Larry's smile fades as he puts his phone back in his back pocket. What is the matter, babe?
My parents would make it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Cheer up. I'm sure they're still happy that you made it to graduation, whether they're here or not.
Let us all settle, please.
We will talk later. After all the speeches, the Vice Chancellor is welcome to give his final remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the exceptional graduates of Jamii University. It is an immense honor to stand before you today as we celebrate this momentous occasion. Graduates, today marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Each one of you has demonstrated a commitment to excellence as you stand on the brink of a new chapter in your lives. I want to take a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought you here. Your time at Jamii University has been about more than just acquiring knowledge. It has been about growth, both academically and personally. You have not only expanded your minds, but also developed the skills and the resilience needed to navigate an ever-changing world. As you embark on this new chapter, I encourage you to carry forward the values that have been instilled in you during your time at the university. Embrace curiosity, remain open to new ideas, and above all, continue to strive for excellence in everything you do. Today, you join a community of the alumni who have gone to achieve great things, and I have no doubt that each of you will make mark on your world in your own unique way. So, as you step out into the world, remember that the journey does not end here. It's just the beginning. Embrace the challenges that lie ahead, for it is in overcoming these challenges that you will truly discover your strength and your potential. Congratulations, graduates. The future belongs to you.
Sunrays penetrate through the small space in the curtains. Larry wakes up, pulls his chair and sits on his desk. He turns on his laptop to check for emails, then later opens the curtains and window. At the corner of his desk, his phone lights up and rings. he notices a new number.
Hello. Who am I speaking to?
Hello, Larry. My name is Catherine Adhiambo, the hiring manager at the Nation Media Group. We reviewed your CV and would like to call you for an interview at 10 a.m. today. Please avail yourself in the Nation Media office.
Thank you for this opportunity. I will avail myself.
Larry gets ready, boards a matatu, and arrives at the Nation Media building at around 9:26 a.m. He enters the building and heads to the reception, where the secretary directs him where the other interviewees were seated. Thin beads of sweat trickled on his forehead as he waited for his turn. Larry Mwangi,
Yes, madam.
you are next. You may have a seat, please.
Thank you for having me.
Let's dive right into what inspired you to pursue journalism.
Well, I've always had a passion for storytelling. Journalism allows me to uncover the truth, shed light on important issues, and give voice to the voiceless. It's a powerful platform for change.
The interview continued for another 20 minutes, and Larry managed to secure a position in the editorial team.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I hope we will interact more.
You're welcome. You can start on Monday morning at 8 a.m. Larry enters the office with a smile in his face, greeting his colleagues.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Larry. As Larry heads to his office, he is called by his boss secretary. Good morning, Larry. Boss wants to talk to you.
Good morning. I'll be there in a short while. Good morning, Larry. You may have a seat. I want to talk to you about your latest piece of the City Council corruption scandal. It's outstanding work, Larry. You've truly outdone yourself. Thank you, sir. I'm glad it's getting some attention. Attention? It's more than that, Larry. You've unearthed the nest of vipers and exposed them for what they are. Your investigative skills are unparalleled. I just did my job, sir, but I appreciate the praise. No, Larry, you did more than your job. You went above and beyond. You've brought honor to this publication and shed light on an issue that affects us all. I couldn't have done it without the support of this team. Everyone here works tirelessly to bring the truth to the light. And yet, it's your dedication, your tenacity that sets you apart. You are credit to this profession, Larry. Keep shining that spotlight where it's needed most.
Larry keeps working hard and being praised by his boss every time. He gets a promotion and decided to call his friends Sasha and Mato to celebrate.
Hi guys, so are we meeting this end month?
Sure.
Bills on me.
Yo, bro, Rada. What's the occasion about?
Nitawaambia tukishafika. For now, be patient.
Sini sawa kiongozi.
Well, Larry, can't mean anyway.
Okay, good night guys.
The friends finally meet up and Larry shares the good news and everyone is happy for him. Larry's life at work is really smooth since he does all his duties perfectly and he becomes the boss' favorite. Few months later, Larry starts partying too often. That went on until it became a weekly, then daily. He would leave work and head straight to the certain club near his house called Heaven's Lodge. It went on until he started not meeting his work deadlines. He would come to work late or drunk or even not come at all. His boss noticed and warned him several times, but he would apologize. Then after a week or two, he would go back to his old routine. Back at home, Tumi also started stressing him, wanting him to work extra hard so that he could earn more. and they could have a better life.
Tell Larry to come to my office now.
Okay, sir.
Come in. You may have a seat. How are you, Larry? Thank you, sir. I have been great, boss. That's great. I wanted to know if you're done with the documentary that I gave you to edit. Not yet, sir. I was actually working on it. Okay, hurry up. I need it before 4 p.m. today. Okay, sir. You can leave.
Larry stands up to leave the office. Then boss interrupts him.
Hold on. I heard you were late today. Yes, sir. But it's the last time, sir. Okay.
Larry leaves the office and his boss realized that he had a bit of alcohol, but did not talk. Calling him back to the office.
Larry, how many times have I warned you about coming to work drunk? I'm sorry, sir. Do not tell me you're sorry. I've given you so many chances and you keep on throwing them away. You are always late, you come to work drunk, and you don't always finish your work on time. And sometimes you don't come to work at all. I am tired, Larry. Please, sir, give me this last chance. None of that will happen again. No. Go pack all your things and leave.
Larry sits on the couch, looking downcast and holding a box of belongings from the former workplace. His girlfriend, Tonyii, enters the room concerned. Hey babe, what's going on? You look upset.
I lost my job today, Tonyii. They let me go.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. How are you feeling?
Honestly, I'm feeling a mix of emotions. It's a blow to my confidence and I'm worried about what comes next.
I totally understand, love. Losing a job can be tough, but remember that you went to work while drunk. It wasn't nice, but that doesn't define you. You're talented and capable, and this is just a temporary setback.
Thanks, babe. It's just hard to take it personally, you know?
I get it, but try to remember that sometimes unexpected changes happen. It's an opportunity for growth and new beginnings. Take some time to process your emotion, and when you're ready, explore new opportunities. You've got this. Larry manages a small smile, feeling a glimmer of hope amidst his uncertainty. Larry wakes up early and without telling Tonyii where he's going, he goes to a bar nearby. In his mind, he kept asking himself why he was going through all that and his friends were doing good.
Mkubwa, leo unataka gani?
The usual. Ama nipe ile strong, your best quality.
Yeah? What's the occasion? Ama ni harusi?
Mi niko poa. Just trying something new, you know.
Back in the house, Tonyii wakes up and notices Larry is not home. She tries calling him several times, but he doesn't pick up. Larry looks at his ringing phone and turns it off. He then calls the bartender, pays his bill and leaves the bar. Larry goes home and finds the door unlocked. He goes straight to the bedroom and finds Tonyii crying in a corner. Where were you?
I had just gone to clear my mind.
To clear your mind? To clear your mind and you smell like alcohol. Since when does alcohol help in clearing minds? We have been going through this over and over. Alcohol won't solve your problems, Larry. It makes everything worse. First, your job. Then, we don't know what next. No, Larry, I'm not done. I'm here to help you get through this time of your life. If you're not willing to accept change and work to being better, you might lose me too. Think about it.
I will work on it.
Tumi gets out of the corner she was in, prepares and goes to work. It was at the end of the month and Larry's friends, Mato and Sasha, had invited him to their monthly get-together. Larry gets ready and goes to meet them.
Wase, how have you guys been? Imenyamaza jo.
Work has been hectic. More roles, more tasks, more deadlines. But the bag must be chased.
Guess who got a promotion? Aki, I'm so happy. Kwanza today bills on me.
Hey, we can't let you pay. I also got a promotion. Let this be on me.
Hey, Sonko, I'm so happy for you.
They had a fun night and decided to go home later.
Hey, guys, I didn't realize that time has passed this much. I should be on my way home, staki mama ajam.
Say hi to her, by the way. It has been long since we last saw her. Sure thing that have been hectic. Kwanza with the rising economy.
Yeah, bye guys. We should head home too before the taxis deporte. Till next time. Larry parts from his friends and heads out to look for a taxi. Looking at his M-Pesa balance, he realized that his money was not enough for a taxi. He decided to walk some distance and look for a matatu. He regretted not telling his friends about his situation, but he was not ready to feel left out. He walked for about 30 minutes before he could find a car going towards his home.
Why is all this happening to me? I have tried everything, applied jobs every place. I know, but no one has called or even reached out to me. I might lose the only person close to me. Ama I ask for help from my parents, but they have dad's medication to take care of. I know they also depending on me to help them, but I don't want to let them down.
Boss, gari imefika mwisho.
Oh, thanks. Akili ilikuwa mbali kidogo.
Larry alights and goes to his house where he finds a notice at his door. He had not paid rent for the past month and the landlord had given him more time, but he could not pay. Larry ripped up the notice and enters the house. Keeping his keys and bags on the table, he calls Tumi, who was supposed to pass by and visit him that day.
Tumi? Babe?
He went to the room and found Tumi's clothes missing from the closet. He bangs the closet doors and lays on his bed looking at the ceiling. He takes out his phone from his left pocket and calls Tumi. Hello?
Why Tumi? Why are things not here? Ama umeniwacha.
Larry, I tried. I was patient and stood by you. Lakini wewe umekataa kubadilika. I need time away from you.
But you will be back, right? Please Tumi.
Larry gets ready for bed, sad and exhausted. Early morning, Larry heads to the bank and withdraws his last saving. He goes to the landlord and asks to be given more time as he looked for another job. He paid with what he had. After an agreement, he leaves. Things did not go as planned, and after a few weeks, his rent was due. He had to evict. Larry sold his items in his house and used the money to rent a small house in the suburbs of the town. His stress continued to pile up. He became depressed. He decided to ask for help from his friends.
Hello, sir. Hello, Sasha. How have you been? It's been long.
I'm good. Makazi ndo zimekuwa mingi.
So I wanted to ask for a small favor. Kuna vile niko pabaya and I needed some financial assistance.
What? Yeah, Tumi told me about it a few weeks ago. But I'm sorry, I can't help you at the moment.
Tumi told you?
Yes. We know what happened, Larry. But I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Larry looks for Mato's number and tried reaching out to him, but it did not go through. He later found out that Mato had traveled away from the country for work. Larry stayed in his house for weeks. He exhausted all his money from buying alcohol. No one came to visit him, and he felt as though the world was against him. Days passed without his showering. His house was a mess, a representation of his scrambled brain. All the food stuff he had finished, and all he was left with was some flour, which he never cooked. Larry became weak from hunger and suddenly became too ill to do anything. One day, when the landlord came to collect rent, he noticed that Larry's house was very quiet.
Mkubwa.
The landlord decided to call, but no one picked up. He later called some men to break down the door, and they found Larry lying there helpless and unconscious. They rushed him to the hospital to receive treatment. The landlord took Larry's phone and went through his emergency contacts and retrieved Tomii's number.
Hello, is this Tomii?
Yes, who are you and where is the phone's owner?
I am Larry's landlord and I found your number on his emergency contacts. I would like to tell you that we found Larry unconscious in his house, but luckily, we rushed him to hospital in time.
What? Which hospital are you in?
We are the Pendo County Hospital.
Okay, I'm on my way. Tomii rushes to the hospital and asks to see Larry.
Hello, madam. How can I help you?
Larry, I've come to see Larry. Where is he?
Please have a seat as I call the doctor.
Yes, Miss Tomii, I presume you have come to see Larry.
Yes, how is he?
Well, we found alcohol traces in his system and an overdose of nicotine. He had also been starving for a while, but we've managed to hydrate and we gave him some medication.
Can I see how he's doing now?
Yes. He is currently in the recovery room. I'll ask the nurse to take you there to him.
Tomii is taken to Larry's room and finds him on the bed asleep. She waits for him to wake up. Larry wakes up feeling a little bit anxious while rolling his eyes on the ceiling. He turns his head to the side and notices a blurred figure. He tries to sit up and Tomii rushes and puts a pillow behind his head. Hey, slow down, you're still weak.
Tomii, what happened?
Pardon me, but I want you to relax and take your medication well. Then we'll talk. After a few hours, the doctor comes and allows the nurse to discharge him, with strict instructions for him to rest and finish his medication. Tomii ordered a taxi and they went home. Tomii was shocked at the state of Larry's house. She put him to bed and cleaned up the mess. Larry wakes up and finds Tomii preparing supper.
Thank you for coming through today.
No worries, you know I'm always here. I just need to give you time.
I am sorry, I was not the best, but I promise to be better. Please don't leave.
For now, cooler than you rest. I have some good news for you.
What news?
Remember you logged your email account to my phone? A few days ago, you got an email for a job opportunity at Switch Media.
What? Okay, I knew all was not in vain.
Do things right this time and things will go your way. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks again for coming through.